Good afternoon, Magic MCs. Ooh, let's do that one today. Risen Dragon here with a really cool deck tech, and today we're looking at Mono Black. And yes, we've already done Mono Black once before as somewhat of a Reanimator build, but we're revisiting it now that now the Strixhaven has rotated in. I gotta say, this deck has some teeth. I really enjoy this deck. It's a really fun deck to play. So let's get into it. Let's get into the game, and let's get into the deck itself. We start off with our buddy the Archfiend's Vessel. Now this has a 1/1 life linker, but if it enters from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, you exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 Black Demon creature token with flying. This could easily conceivably come out on turn 2, we may get to see in the game today. We are running some removal of the Blood Chief's Thirst, some early good spot removal. Also late game when we destroy creatures of higher rank. Eye Twitch is an interesting card, and you're going to see why in a minute. It is a 1-drop. We learn, we gain access to the lessons in the sideboard. We're going to see how that goes throughout the games. Malakir Rebirth, again, with an Archfiend's Vessel, you play this into your Village Rites, or you play that into your Village Rites. You get a 5/5 at the end of turn 2, possibly. But the downside is you lose 2 life basically until end of turn when that creature gains when this creature dies. Return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Good stuff. Valentine, Dean of the Vein, or is it Valentin? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Valentine. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 black impest green pest creature token with when this creature dies you gain 1 life. We kind of hose their graveyards no matter what. Now we're not running any 2-drops. We are running Heartless Act in the sideboard, but we are running Call of the Death Dweller. This is a really cool card. It was a staple of the last deck that we did that was Mono Black themed. Return up to 2 target creatures with total mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a Death Touch counter on either of them, then put a Menace counter on either of them. So conceivably, we could throw out a Sedgemoor Witch, which this is a really cool card. I like the ward factor. Plus, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Plays really well into Ayara, First of Lochthwain. Also, too, Lurrus of the Dream Den can bring back pretty much any of our 1-drops, except for the Archfiend's Vessel, because we can only bring that back once. But the truth is this deck now has a lot of teeth, thanks to Professor Onyx, okay? She is our bomb. This hits the board, it's insta-scoop. Whenever she has Magecraft, so whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Her +1 ability is you lose 1 life. You look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. So it feeds into a few of the returns here. Also, her -3 is pretty cool. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. Also, too, her ultimate is each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life. Repeat this process 6 more times. Absolute bomb of a card. Really good to have. It's our late game finisher. Now, you notice here we're only running 16 lands. Big reason, Malakir Rebirth can double as a land, which actually I think is really cool. Yeah, I really like that mechanic from Zendikar. Unpopular opinion, but still I like it. It really helps with that. The downside is I have a tendency to kind of play this card as the instant that it is. Yeah, I want to hang on to it, but anyways, one thing we are running Snow-Covered Swamps, because Faceless Haven is a really cool card. Okay, you tap 3 snowlands, becomes a 4/3 creature with Vigilance, and all creature types until the end of turn, it's still a land. So, really good card there. We're also running 2 of Castle Lochthwain, really good draw source. Back to Village Rites, as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, you can draw 2 cards. Lots of synergy in this deck, as with, I really find that Mono Black has a ton of synergy in it, no matter what we play. So our sideboard looks like this. We're running some environmental sciences to prevent land mana starvation. Call it mana screw. I like mana starvation. Necrotic fumes to exile things. Now, we will have to exile a creature or planeswalker of our own. Not going to be so bad if we've got a witch on the board. But also to pest summoning in case we want to get some, easy sack fodder in there. Mascot Exhibition, same deal. We are running Heartless Acts in the sideboard, and you might be asking, well, why? Because, well, I kind of am finding that the Blood Chief's Thirst actually kind of, does its trick. I think it works really well. And plus, we have access to all these lessons here with the Necrotic Fumes. It just adds some spot removal. Extinction Event, we're running 3 copies of that just in case we need some mass exile removal. So this is the deck. I'm titled it Bring Out Your Dead, but who knows? We'll see about renaming it at some point, I think. But anyways, hope you enjoy the games, and let's see how we do. We are up against Rice for You for our best of 1 matchup. For those of you that are new to my videos, I didn't mention this in the beginning. We're going to ship this one because we have a lot. We have some removal, but no creatures to go with it. For those of you that are new to my channel or new to my videos, I show a best of 1 matchup to begin with, and then we do a best of 3, just so you can see how things work. This one is a little bit better. We are going to ship... You know what? I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to ship the removal. I'm going to regret that. I am going to regret that. And also, these are really cool card sleeves right here. But I don't think that gives it away at all. Yeah, I'm going to regret that. Ooh. Okay, discard a card. Oh, it's Dragon's Approach. How fun is that? Alright, so I Twitch. It's coming down. Also, too, we've got Valentine and the Death Dweller. Yeah, this one's gonna go bye-bye, I think. We've got our iTwitch. Ooh, Cathartic Reunion, okay. So they're playing a Dragon's Approach deck. This ought to be a fun one. So we're gonna put down Valentine. Or Valentin, I'm not sure what it is. We're gonna leave that open for the Malakir Rebirth, just in case we have that. So, 3 damage... Ooh, that's a nasty card. We're also not running any, Castle Lochthwain is a fun one. We're gonna put down Luris, so we can get that down. And gain some life. So we're going to... Yeah, that's a fun card. Thrill of Possibility. So basically their whole purpose is to cast the Dragon's Approach for free and bring out... It's a fun little combination deck. Really wishing I put... Okay, Merchant of the Veil. What are we doing here? Okay. Alright, well, I think we'll see what they do, but I'm pretty sure we're getting Dragon's Approached here. Although, Storm's Wrath. Oh, you're fun. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to do Malakir... Okay, so we're going to do Malakir Rebirth on our... and do it on our Luris. Okay, let that die. We are going to pay 2, because that'll give us that. And we are going to do... let's do Mascot Exhibition. I don't think we have them here, but I think that we're in a pretty decent shape. I think we're actually going to draw some cards here. Sack that. So we gain a little bit of life. I don't think it's really going to matter because that guy's going to come down with... Okay, that's brutal. Ooh, it's actually pretty fun. So let's do this. Let's do iTwitch. Okay, let's do Archfiend's Vessel. Yeah, I think we want to hang on to the Death Dweller for now. I have a feeling we're going to be absolutely hammered here in a second by a Dragon's Approach. Yep, there it is. So we're going to get Dragon's Approached. Although if we draw into... Okay. It has haste. Oh boy. I'm guessing another Dragon's Approach. Okay, fun. We're gonna learn. Sure, I'll take that. If we get a land, we're in good shape. Which actually we'll get in with Environmental Sciences. Merchant of the Veil comes down. Fun stuff. Alright, so... Environmental Sciences it is. We're gonna do this. We're going to play that. We're going to play... Actually, I think we're going to do Call of the Death Dweller. And the reason is we're going to do this. We're going to put a Death Touch counter on our Eye Twitch. We're going to put... It's already got Menace, but I don't really care. And we're going to do that. No attacks. I'm going to kind of see what they do. This is actually not that easy for them now to... okay, another Dragon's Approach. Okay. So they can keep pinging us for a little bit. Ooh, not fun, man. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to Pest Summoning. But, now, we can... You know what? I'm going to save the Onyx for... I'm going to save the Onyx for, a future... Oh, Yep, and that's why. Oh, no! Well... Dragon's Approach. Ouch! Fun stuff. This is a fun deck. Meaning... I don't like it at all. Under my tutelage. So they get sacked, and then that happens there. So, alright, well. So let's do this. We're going to do Sedgemoor Witch. Pest Summoning. We lose 2 life, gain 2 life, and there's that. Lose 1 life from the top 3 cards of our graveyard. Put 1 of them into our hands. Yeah, we're going to put that into our hand because what we can do is this. Malakir Rebirth comes in, and I'll maybe Hunky Dory. They do have more Dragon's Approaches. Cathartic Reunion. They do that. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Oh, fun. So, once more, there's another Storm's Wrath. But, what we can do is this. We can do this. That comes back. We do have a Mascot Exhibition, and we also have that. And it's all fun. So we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Now they can't really do much of anything. Yeah, we'll just do that. So unless they've got a Doomscar, please don't have a Doomscar. Please don't have a Shadow this guy. Alright, Dragon's Approach works. So now another Dragon comes in. I'm guessing it's, yep, the Velomachus Lorehold. And now they've got an interesting deal here. So, cast an instant or sorcery spell. I'm guessing a Dragon's Approach. Yep. Okay. That works. We are going to block. And we got him. Excellent. So now you can see that this deck actually is somewhat resilient, much like my other build. Alright, let's do the best of 3 and see what happens. We are against Camille. For our best of 3 matchup, we will play first. As with before, this one's you know what? I'm going to keep this because we have play on turn 3. It's not the quickest of plays, but I think it's a little more flexible. And that's why. Swarm Shambler. Oh, is this a tokens build? Oh. Well, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of this, so it's gonna go bye-bye. Yes, they get a, yes, they get an insect token, but, it's okay. I'm fine with that. Another Swarm Shambler. Do they have another Swarm Shambler? Let's see, so Village Rites. We're gonna do the Witch. How did you know she was a witch? She turned me into a newt. A newt. It got better. Ooh, maybe that should be the name of this deck. So, Kazandu Valley. Swarm Shambler's gonna get a... Maybe? Yeah, they're debating. They are debating. They are debating. What are they gonna do? Do they do a Primal Might and fight my Sedgemoor Witch? That would be a cool play. Go ahead, underestimate me. See what happens. That'll be fun. Okay, so... looks like... Emergent Sequence. That's actually a really cool card. I like that card. Valentine is on the board. Now, do I go with this? Let's attack. Let's attack this. And they're debating. Okay. And I'm okay with that if they decide, okay, we're all good. So, yeah, so let's see what happens here. Yorvo, Lord of Gadenbrig. Ooh, that's a fun card. So we have like a mono blue build going here? Okay. I like that. Okay. We have to go Extinction Event in the next build. Next round, I should say. What are they going to do here? So, nope. They do not swing in an attack. Okay, well, let's see. We have our Eye Twitch. Okay, so... what I might do here is... Village Rites. I'm going to sack the Eye Twitch. We are going to do... we'll do Environmental Sciences. Ooh, okay, we have Liftoff. You know what? I'm going to go with more here. Sack this. Oh, that was dumb. Because now I can't play Malakir Rebirth. That's okay. So I think we're okay here. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're okay. So he can tap the Swarm Shambler and add, or they can tap the Swarm Shambler and go from there. Okay. We do have an Onyx, and we do have the lands in order to procure... oh, it's a Scute deck! Oh, how fun! The Goose of the Gilded kind. So now... well, that's fun. Oh, that's so much fun. Guess what? We're gonna block. Because chump blocking's what I do. This is gonna be a difficult deck to overcome. We don't really have anything that we can get good use out of. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna put a snow-covered swamp into our hand. No Call of the Death Dweller yet. Simply because... reasons. We just don't have anything good to target. Ugh. I don't like Scute Swarm decks. I think in reality I probably should have. Oh, and even more Scutes are coming down. Well, how about that? Alright, well. We may not be much for this world anymore. I think we might have to... oh boy. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, Extinction Event is going to be in our main board. I think we're going to take out the Valentine. Simply because this is just not a good place for us right now. Oh, no! Okay, well, yeah, they're going to attack. Dude, I'm just going to keep... actually, here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we're just going to block. I'm okay with that. Tapping here in the background is my cat. We are going to play Onyx. Simply because if we can sacrifice a... Do they have Primal Might? That would... I mean, I'm okay with that, but... You're just going to feed into my Death Dweller. Ram through. Okay, well... Sure, there's that. There's that. Now, Onyx is going to die, and I recognize that, but the opponent's going to sacrifice the creature among the... Okay, so they sack the Yorvo. Alright, that works. Swarm Shambler's going to gain that. We really need a yard. Well, we need a lot here. No attacks. Yeah, Onyx is dead no matter what. Okay, they got the... Ugh. Swarm of the Scutes. Always fun. So we're just gonna let Onyx die. I mean, I don't think there's much there to save her. Sure, throw all your kids at me. I love it. I mean, I guess I can take out one of your Scute swarms, but... This is where intelligent attacking comes into play. I mean, why throw all those bodies at... I understand you wanted her to die, but... Jeez, did you have to go that... You have to be so rude, man. Alright, so... Here's what we do. Blood Chief's Thirst. On the Swarm of Scutage. We are going to get a token. Always good. They're going to create a food token. That's okay. They'll gain life. We will more than likely lose more. Do we have anything worth bringing back? Yes, we do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring back the Valentine. We're going to bring back the Twitch, I mean. And we are going to... Okay, so they're creating a food token, Death Touch, and Menace. So this is Sedgemoor Witch. I'm not... Great Henge. Sure thing. So you'll gain life. The plus side is... You know, the plus side is, yeah, they'll gain some life, but we've also got Valentine. Do we? Yeah, I think what we do here, if they attack... Oh, they didn't. Okay. Well, that's always fun. So, Onyx comes down. They're going to sack stuff. I'm okay with that. Or am I? I think what we do is... you know what? I think we're going to do this. We're going to lose one life. We're going to look at the top 3 cards of our graveyard. Blood Chief's Thirst I can take. I can take that. We are going to destroy the land. They are going to gain... they are going to gain a creature token. I'm okay with that. It will die. Okay. I'm okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. You know what? The eye twitch I'm going to keep. Okay, they're going to create a food. Always fun. No attacks. I want to keep the eye twitch ready to go. Garruk's Uprising. Oh, that's always fun. Oh, that's always fun. So they've got Trample now. They get to draw a card. They put down a land. Scutage gets bigger. And once more, Onyx is going to die. Very interesting mono green deck. It's actually kind of cool. I like that. The only downside is I don't think a... Okay, so they're going to pass 2 attackers. I'm okay with that. Oh, my turn. Okay. Archfiend's Vessel. Archfiend's Vessel. Okay, so do I have anything worth bringing back? Not really. So I'm going to put this down. I'll lose a life. One of them into my hand. Yeah, Ayara's alright. I can do with that. Do that.
Let's go digging.
Okay. So, here's what we do. Do we ping it? I don't think pinging in for one is going to do much good because they'll just gain life. This is what we call a standoff. This is what we call a standoff, kids. Because this right here is a great... A ram through. Okay, cool. I'm alright with that. Valentine will just come back. And I'm okay with that. And now we get a little bit of an intro into kind of how this deck can... there are just some interesting synergies here. And it comes back into play. Good stuff. And this is a rather wide board here. Now, granted, now they lose the Death Touch, but that's okay. So I think what we do is we do this, we do that. The Archfiend's Vessel is going to come back with the...
You've got to learn some manners.
Or not Archfiend's Vessel, yeah. So what we're going to do is actually we are going to... Oh, I thought I put that card in. I thought I put that card in that... So Necrotic Fumes, I think, is where we're going to go next. Is that an instant? No, that's a sorcery. Ooh, we get another Onyx. How fun is that? So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I'm going to exile one of these. Now, yes, he gets the... They get the... they get that. So that gets exiled. What else do we have here? Okay, we can do this. We can do the Vessel, we can do the Eye Twitch. Come in, they lose more life. And now you get to see an interesting... yep, that works. So they get that, boom, and then they do this. Nice. Okay, and we're gonna lose life. But we get to put a card into a graveyard. They get to gain some life, which is okay. So they get to gain more life. That's okay. Let's see, I think we're going to put the Haven into our hand simply because we kind of have that going on. But also what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to tap and attack, and that's okay. Another Eye Twitch comes down, and then boom. Okay, well, well, do I take out a few of their scutes? Let's do this. Let's attack in. Excuse me. Do me take... Yeah, okay, no, they're not going to do... Of course they don't block with the scutes. Of course they don't. But we gain life, and they create a food token. That's okay. So we gain life. They, you know, granted they don't lose any, but that's okay. So more scutes come down. Fun stuff. We don't have a Luris yet, which is a little bit on the disturbing side, but I'm okay with that. So what are they thinking here? What are they? They're deciding, no, we're not going to do that. Here's what we are going to do. We are going to sack a creature, draw 2 cards. Malakir Rebirth is always fun. We're going to lose some life. Now you see this sort of thing is definitely an interesting an interesting deck to work with. So let's do this. Let's get cheeky here. Let's do this. Let's do an eye twitch. Let's do that. All right. I think we might have him here. Maybe. Let's do Mascot Exhibition. Let's do this. Let's do Malakir Rebirth. We're going to... Oh, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. And... Okay, well, let's do this. Let's attack with our... Okay, they're going to gain life. What just happens? Okay, I think they're going to gain life with the token, creating a food token and all that stuff, so... Create a food token. Now they're just going to sack the foods and there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of a crazy... Not a crazy combo, but... Okay. So they get that. Emergent sequence. So now the scutage gets bigger. Scutage gets bigger, and we don't have to really. We can kind of let our Onyx die, but at the same time, yeah, they've learned the first time you don't really attack like that. So here we go. We're gonna do this. Now they've got plenty of the resources here. This is actually one of the longer games of Magic that I have played in a long, long time. Just putting it out there. I'll take a Luris.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
They're at 14. What we can do is we can do this. We can draw a card. Okay, we get another Luris. We're actually getting down there on cards. We might actually mill ourselves here, which is always going to be a fun prospect. Just swing in with the flyer. Okay, they create food. Alright, fun stuff. So they've got plenty of resources at their disposal. So now, knowing that we're against the tokens deck, I think we swap out the Valentin for the... I think we swap that out. Witch comes into play. I honestly think what we do here is we... that... Game, draw a card. Okay, so now we do this. Let's bring the witch back into play. Again, some very interesting interactions here. You know what? Let's screw it. Let's go all in here. 'Cause why not? I mean, they can... We've got 51 life. I mean, true, they can block a lot of these things, but we can simply bring back one of our kids here. Actually, a few of this is going to get in. A few of these are going to get in. Look at all this. This has just been an epic game. I mean, no matter what, I'm keeping this video because this is just one of the more epic matches of Magic that I have played in a very long time. This could get interesting here. That very well may have saved the day for us. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. They're gonna have to eat their... you know, that right there is definitely not a good sign. But I think... yeah, so they're... Alright, so they're gonna gain life. I think we pretty much are done for. Even still, I'm keeping this. This is a great game. Just an absolutely great game. Do that. The witch comes into play, and we're getting very low on cards. However, and we do have some resources to block, but I'm not sure what... Auspicious Sterix. Oh my goodness. Brutal. Oh, Kazandu Mammoth. Brutal. Brutish. I'm guessing they've got another migratory... Oh my goodness, what kind of deck is this? It's a great deck. So now they get to put more permanents down into play. And more Skewdages come in. How fun is that? They don't have a ton of flyers, though, and that's no good. Garruk's Uprising. Oh my goodness. Well, you deserve to win this one, Camille. You deserve to win this one. Look at all those. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, look at the resources. Yeah, that's all fun. Ooh. Well, now. That was a thing. That was a thing. And now we get more. Look at all that. That is just crazy stuff right there. Alright, you know what? We are going to say good game. And we go on to game 2. That was a long match. So now we got to put in the Extinction event. And I think we swap out the Valentines. Because that was brutal. But a great game, Camille. Let's see what our second matchup does here. This is going to be an epic video. Even with the... even with that, I think this is just a phenomenal... It's a great deck. That was a great game. I don't mind losing like that. I mean, that is... I mean, we probably had them, but, I mean, they just had an answer for everything we did. So, probably should have put the Heartless Acts in as well, but I think we're not okay with that one. This one we can work with. This one we can definitely work with. Professor Onyx. Alright, down we go. We're going to put this in. Archfiend's Vessel. I'm guessing Swarm Shambler's coming down. That would be... Oh, maybe not. Ooh! Oh! We get to do this. How fun is this? Okay, Malakir Rebirth. Village Rites. And we get a 5/5 flyer on turn 2. How fun is that? How fun is that? Okay. Well, Camille, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, well, Ayara comes down, and we can do this, and boom! In we go. The twitching of the eye is coming down next. Yorvo, I'm guessing, is... Oh, Skewed Swarm. Okay, no, that's alright. Castle Lockthwain. We can do this. And we're going to attack. And do they block with the Ayara? Maybe? Yeah, they do. No, they don't. Okay, well, they're on a turn clock now, so... I mean, unless they decide that a Great Henge is a part of the plan, which I don't think it's going to be. I mean, they can get the Golden Goose, but... not sure what that's going to entail. Yeah, we got them. Alright, well, we go from one of the longest matches I've ever played to one of the shortest matches that I've ever played. So, why is my sideboard... Oh, yeah, there's my sideboard right there. Oops. So... I think we keep... Yeah. So, let's see what they get on the draw, and we'll go from there. And I think no matter what, if we lose the second match, or we lose the rubber match, we keep the video, because this is just an insanely great game. We're up to 28 minutes. That first game was just epic, and I loved it. My wife and kids will probably be home soon, and they're going to be like, where's dinner? All good. Love you, kids. And wife, obviously. So anyways, hope you kids are having a good day. End of the school year's coming down. Next week is a big week, traveling down to Florida with the family, spending until Father's Day, so video probably will happen the Monday after. We're going to keep this, and I'm going to explain why. The Malakir Rebirth can come in handy. The Eye Twitch, they don't. Okay. Ooh! Ask and he shall receive. Do-da, do-da. Alright. So we can see about the... Okay, Malakir Rebirth. We're going to do this. Malakir Mire. We're going to do that. And then we're going to swing in with the Eye Twitch. The twitching of the eye. The eye twitches. Whew. Okay. Kazandu Mammoth. Okay. Now, we don't have enough for the Ayara of Lockthwain, but we do have enough for the Sedgemoor Witch, which is okay with me. Get it? So the Kazandu Mammoth will come down. There's going to be I'm guessing there's going to be a land coming in here. Or a ram through. I'm guessing ram through. So they'll take care of the Witch. Great Henge. Oh, they cheat out a Great Henge. Always fun. I'm guessing emergent sequence? No? Maybe not? Okay. No, we're good here. We are good here. Lurrus can work. Lurrus will definitely work. I think that's fine. Now they can cheat out a ram through, I think, which would not be beneficial, but it certainly would not... Yeah, here comes a ram through. Targeting them. Oh, maybe not. Oh, did they misplay? Well, now we can... So, Crawling Barrens is always fun. Turn Timber Symbiosis. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature card among them onto the battlefield. Ooh! Yeah, it's always a fun card. So I'm guessing an Auspicious Aesthetics or something massive. Gilded Goose. Interesting. The gooses. And I'm okay with that, because what we can do here is do this. And we do that. Sluckthwain. Okay, so what we're going to do is swing in. They're like, hey, wait a sec here. What are we doing? Okay, so we are going to Necrotic Fumes. We are going to do that. We are going to exile the Eye Twitch, unfortunately. That's okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did want to do the Mammoth, because that one, I think, would be... I think that one would be the deadliest one of all, I think. So now they get the Goose up and running. That's always a fun one. Yorvo is fine. They come in with an extra one. This is actually a really cool build here. I like this build. They come in with a token. That's always good. And by always good, I mean not so good. Now the question is, do you want to make me learn again and swing in with the Gilded Goose? Sejmore Witch. Well, let's see. High Twitch. Do this. So they're gonna lose life. I think we're okay. Don't have Trample, but they're gonna do the Crawling Barrens thing. So that's alright. Thinking Garruk's Uprising is coming next. This land, this time around, we didn't get what we really needed here. Although I am gonna hold out some hope for the, Extinction event. So we are in that territory. Let's see, Eye Twitch. I'll block there. I'll learn. Okay, that's alright. So we're gonna go with Necrotic Fumes again, just because of our spot removal. We do have a fodder here with the, target that. Bye-bye. Snakeskin Veil, of course you do. That's okay. I think we're pretty much dead here, but let's see what we have. Their board is just pretty big, but yeah, we're dead. Alright, good game, Camille. Good game indeed. Yeah, we get knocked down to silver too, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, stay in touch for the postmortem, and I'll see you there. And here we are with the postmortem. I will say that, you know, oh my gosh, what an epic second game that was. What an epic best of 3. I mean, seriously, just you saw what this deck can do. It really needs mass removal. It really does. And I think maybe a Pestilent Haze fits in better, or a like an Extinction event. We just didn't get lucky in that third match. And whatnot. But in any case, this is, I think, is actually a really cool build. It's got a lot of flexibility. Flexibility is a major thing with me when it comes to the building of decks and whatnot. And I really hope that, you know, you take this, you tweak it, you have some fun with it, go with it, have fun. In the meantime, hope all your draws are godlike. May all your spells hit the board. Please leave a like, leave a subscribe. Up to 32 subscribers. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your day.